Hey, welcome to today's podcast episode. I am your host, Abraham Emas. In my previous episode, I discussed about how to calculate the NPV and the IRR's method of capital budgeting. We also discussed about the importance of discount rate, the importance of cash flow forecasting, and also what are the risks and uncertainty. We're still on the financial management series, and if you haven't listened to the previous episode, we started with the financial aspect and then moved on to the budgeting aspect, and we're just going. So if you haven't listened to it, I advise you do so you can follow up on the series. Today's episode is going to be very, very interesting because we're going to pivot a little bit and tell a story. So our new listeners join us for the first time, I say a big welcome to you all. This is Abraham's Ideas Podcast. You can hit on the subscription button and the notification bell so you won't miss out on any of my new episodes. So let's get into today's episode. I'm going to tell a story of a man named John who turned his small business into a successful big one. So, once upon a time, there was a man named John. John had always dreamed of being an entrepreneur and owning his own business. He had a passion for creating things with his hands and was determined to turn that passion into a successful business. John started his business from scratch. He began by making handmade wooden furniture in his garage. He put in long hours working day and night to perfect his craft. He knew that success wouldn't come overnight, but he was determined to make it happen. At first, business was slow. John had a hard time getting his name out there and finding customers. He did everything he could to promote his business. He advertised in local newspapers and handed out flyers in the neighborhood. He even created a website to showcase his product online. As time went on, John's hard work and determination paid off. His furniture began to catch the eye of the people in his community. Customers started to trickle in, and John began to gain a reputation for quality craftsmanship. John's small business began to grow. He hired a few employees to help him with the workload and started to expand his product line. He began to create custom pieces for customers, which quickly became a popular service. John's business was thriving. He had a loyal customer base and was making a name for himself in the industry. He knew he couldn't stop there though. He wanted to take his business to the next level. John invested in new equipment and technology to help him streamline his products, to help him streamline his production processes. He also hired a marketing team to help him promote his business on a larger scale. With their help, John's business began to grow even faster. John's business grew so much that he had to move into a larger workspace. He rented a warehouse and began to hire even more employees to keep up with the demands. John was proud of what he had accomplished, but he never forgot his humble beginnings. John made a point to give back to his community and began to donate a portion of his profit to local charities and began to mentor aspiring entrepreneurs. He knew that he wouldn't be where he was today without the help of others, and he wanted to pay it forward. As John's business continued to grow, he realized that he had accomplished his dream of becoming a successful entrepreneur. But he always realized that his success wasn't just about him, it was about his employees, his customers, and his community. John knew that he had a responsibility to lead by example. He wanted to inspire others to follow their dreams and create their own success stories. He started giving motivational speeches at local schools and community centers. He shared his story with anyone who would listen, hoping to inspire others to take action and pursue their own dreams. John's story is a testament to the power of hard work, determination, and perseverance. He started with nothing but a dream and turned it into a thriving business that has touched the lives of many. John's story reminds us that we all have the potential to create something great as long as we are willing to put in the effort and never give up. Isn't that interesting? So this will be the end of today's podcast episode. I know it was quick and short. So thanks for listening. I'll see you in the next episode.